Hi, I'm Rob from Popzine. Thanks for joining me live here on YouTube for the next couple of hours. As you can see, the lesser spotted Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. How you doing, buddy?
All right, not bad. Just saying. Just now, I've finally caught up my Untapped. I've added another 200 odd beers
Wow,
today.
200. All
Well,
new.
something like that. Yeah, just alcoholic amounts, really. So yeah, so that's quite good. Even up to date with the beer I'm drinking now. So there you go.
Oh wow. What you want?
Just
You just got some.
nothing crazy. Love Lane.
Oh, right, okay.
It's £1 in home bargain. So
Wow. Any good?
it's okay.
Liquid?
Okay. Yeah, I could drink a few of them quite easily. Yeah. It's only, as the name would suggest, it was 3.8, so it's just a start up, really. Beer.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of those, a couple of the pale ales in the fridge. What else?
My own baggins are shit. They'd never have out like that.
Yeah, they're a bit thin. A bit thin at the minute. It seems to be the dregs of what's been on sale for a while.
Right.
There's still a few of the American beers knocking around, but nothing that I really liked.
Okay.
I drank all of those.
Yeah, mine's terrible. I think if you get some cans of Jaipur, you'll be lucky.
Yeah, I'm saying that I've been caning those the last sort of month.
I can't
It's just like,
Jaipur.
yeah, it's just cheap.
No,
I preferred it when it was in 500ml bottles. Don't get me wrong, but
preferred it when it was a nicer beer.
wow.
Or was it? I don't think. I mean, I think that's what people say, but I think it has probably hasn't changed all that much. I think my tastes have changed more than
I know
anything.
what you mean. It seems to be very up and down on cask these days. Cask.
You can say it however you want.
Whatever. Some places that don't keep their lines well, shit, and other ones it's absolutely fantastic. Down here, anyway.
Yeah. Don't travel. That's another fucking beery thing that I just don't buy into at all.
No, I don't either. It's bullshit.
I think if it's just not well looked after, that's the main problem.
You're just blaming it on someone else, really. So sort your fucking lines out, sell a bit more quickly, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. If you got a Jaipur on, it's been on 4 days, 5 days, it's gonna be fucking ropey, isn't it?
I mean, I'll give you that. If we have a heat wave and it's 35, 40 degrees, then yeah, there's probably a little bit of that. But I generally don't drink much cask in the summer months anyway. So
yeah, I guess around you there's a lot of micro pubs, and I guess they're not known for their extensive subterranean cellars.
Yeah, exactly. So, but when they normally got sliding door fridges where it's like zero gravity.
Oh, right.
So it's like a patio sliding door, and then it's the actual refrigerator inside that. So.
Zero gravity. So they're just floating around.
Yeah. It just hangs around forever. Yeah, suck all the life out of them.
So where you're talking about all your untapped check-ins, your hundreds of untapped check-ins?
Well, quite a lot. Yeah.
Can you remember any of the finer moments of those check-ins?
I'd say I've got rid of pretty much all the cans now. There's a few cans I've kept. I've been a bit more ruthless.
No, but even when you're out and about as well, is anything stuck with you has been?
I visited Curious Brew a couple of weeks ago. Red Hat. And that had a Kentish IPA, really good, proper kind of Westy type thing. Not very Kentish at all, but yeah.
Would it because you got Kentish hops, or it's just brewed in Kent? Is that enough?
Yeah, it's just one of those sort of deals. But it's got Cascade in it, and it's really, really good. I'm quite sad I've got no West Coast IPAs at all at the moment. I'm like,
yeah.
I've really hit them a lot in the last couple of months.
I'm thinking, what ones have I had recently? See, one I had, well, what I thought I had, one of Siren's birthday beers, which I did on a live stream.
I've had some bad ones as well.
And I am, which was, because Siren's cans. Hey, how you doing, Jim? Siren's cans text is so small.
Yeah.
I couldn't read what it was while we were doing my review until I went on the website. I'm like, oh, it's a New England IPA. And I'm like, oh, this is a really good kind of modern West Coast. It's got that kind of clarity of drinking, but it's also, but it's got that juiciness what you get kind of nowadays. But it kind of takes me back to kind of beers like Simtra from Knee Deep and all this, but with a bit more of a juicy kind of character going on. But I think they just want as juicy as.
I had a West Coast from Salt, and it was terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
it's fucking like dark orange, hazy.
So I think that one's for Jim is Horny Tiger Lager reviews.
Yeah, why are you brewing a West Coast IPA with oats in it? I never understand that.
No, that's completely stupid.
Just
mouthfeel, supposedly, in it. I mean, they are.
I don't want mouthfeel. I want a West Coast IPA. I want it to rip the palate off.
Scoopin had a little bit of wheat in it, if I remember rightly.
Wheat's all right. They'd always say torrefied wheat.
Something in it.
Torrefied wheat for head retention. That's an old brewer once told me. So talking to him.
How was the short fellow anyway? You all right?
Oh, it was really nice seeing Simon actually. Yeah, it was lovely.
I started watching some of his kind of like he posted a vlog earlier.
Oh right, okay.
About
he's York one. Yeah. I'm at the end, but I will not. I won't watch you that far because we were quite pissed at that point.
I only got 5 minutes in.
And you could skip to the end because there were two dickheads behind us who really took exception to us filming. They're like in background, and they're like, "Excuse me," and we're like,
Just get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Then
I think I turned around and we're like, "Nobody's interested in you. Don't worry."
It's fine, isn't it?
I can't watch it. We were pretty pissed by that point. It was really nice seeing Simon. It's been a couple of years, so he's got kind of. I'm sure we'll both pop up again in slightly less drunken points. He's got plans to like do Manchester and Manchester Leeds. I think they're two what he's definitely going to do soon. But Manchester he's got to do. I mean, there's so much.
Yeah.
What's Luke John saying? That was a bit too Australian. More horny koala than anything else. Okay, fair enough.
I'm just pimping myself out. I just saw that.
I don't know. Have you been pimping yourself out again?
I don't know, have I? I didn't feel nothing.
Just going to leave that on until I get a better comment. But yeah,
thanks.
I mean, this thing is Stone IPA appeared in Asda. My Asda's a terrible beer list.
Yeah,
and I saw that and I picked it up and I was like, actually, that's not that cheap, and I bet that's absolutely fucking rotten because we had them and they weren't great.
I brought a can of that.
How was it?
It wasn't in Asda. I bought it in. I didn't realise this was about a month ago.
We had them in Triangle a couple of months ago.
And it's just Westy. I thought, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Okay. Last time I had it, I was like,
But it was in the bottleneck in Broadstairs. It wasn't in Asda, so
it's been kept a bit better. That's it.
Yeah, it was in the fridge and blah blah blah.
Shit.
Yeah, it wasn't not been in a fucking warehouse or whatever. So.
Got any specific West Coast stand out for you then when on your West Coast journey? Figuratively, not actually.
Yeah. I had one from Equilibrium. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh.
That was a double West Coast IPA.
Jim, did you get to Equilibrium when you were over to see Matt?
Can't think what it's called.
No, actually,
It's quite nearby.
Equilibrium was a wee bit out of the way
was
from where
it?
I was.
Oh, right.
Because I think it was in the kind of south. I think it was in when I met Matt. We went to a couple of his locals, and Bricks Brewery was the one. Bricks Brewery was the really kind of hypey New Jersey one. But no, Equilibrium, I'm pretty sure is New York State, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, but no, got
to that road.
A few good things. It's funny you mentioned
4-hour drive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's funny you mentioned Simtra from Knee Deep. That arrived in Hong Kong the other day. Oh, display.
I think Simtra was the first triple
one.
IPA I ever had.
Very nice.
It was an absolute peach. There is I brought it back.
I mean,
I had it while we were over there, but then I brought a bottle back. I had a bottle share with Stuart Pickard, Adam from Adam's Beer Reviews, who used to have a feud with Jim, which was hilarious, and Stuart's brother. It was all right. It was all right.
I didn't see. The thing was, I wasn't even aware of the feud. He had some problem with me, and I'm like, whatever. He thought what was it? He thought I was.
I can't remember.
I just thought he was a bit of a. I just thought he was a bit of a kind of pretty boy. That was it.
Who's that?
No, I just thought he was a bit of a.
Don't hate him because he's beautiful.
Boy, guy, yeah.
Who's that? Who?
I remember Adam's craft beer reviews back in the day. Bodybuilder.
Oh yeah,
used to bronze himself up and stuff.
He did, yeah. I never let him.
New Zealand, didn't he, or something?
Yes, yeah.
I never met him, but he got out the scene.
Lovely chap. Yeah. Some folk just can't fucking hack it. Oh, hang on, Jake's here. Doop. Talking to people who can't hack it. Here's Jake. Not really. He lingers on the fringes.
How you doing, Jake?
All good.
Jake's epic beard man these days as well. He's copying me.
It's getting there. So it's
you've got the World War What? You've got the World War One like camel. You've got the Sop with camel pilot moustache as well. You should fucking
I can.
You should put the oil on that.
I can get it up when I want to.
Yeah. Hey. Craig's like, fair enough.
I'm curious, by the way.
Still a young man, Craig. Don't worry.
I'm curious, by the way, guys.
Yeah, you wait, son. You wait.
Have you guys
Third Moon? Cricket Moon, is it?
Have you guys come across Wood Brothers yet?
Oh, Wood Brothers, I thought.
Wood Brothers, Canadian.
No.
Yeah. I had this one early. I had this one yesterday. So this is Third Moon, who I'm pretty sure I saw in Copenhagen, but this has been brewed by both breweries. I thought getting over to Hong Kong. Yeah,
I thought it was a Third Moon can before I could see it properly, because we've had a bunch of Third Moon over here. They came to last time I went to Hop City a couple of years ago. They were on, and they were really good, and they were really nice people as well. So are you in Hong Kong at the moment then? Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I'm in Hong Kong just now, in my little
upsetting people who are bars.
That I have until. Oh no, it was in
people in bars, aren't you? I was at Singapore. That was funny.
No, that was it, because the brewery owner was a absolute cock of a man. And the thing was, like all the other, like it just happened to be the first place I went to.
Oh, no.
And it was the first fucking place I went to, and then I told all the other folk later what happened. They're like, you just went. They're like, you literally went to the wrong place first, because this guy's got a really bad reputation. It was just really weird. Like,
it sounded it.
I've never, as I say, like I've gone and done these out and about things all over the place, and it's and of course with the Singaporeans being mainly ethnically Chinese, you have the cultural thing of, you've got the face culture, so they don't like to be called out on things being wrong, especially by someone who's white.
Oh,
So it was very much just that. But the thing is, all of the I mean, this is a lot of the thing. You know, if you talk about politically now, why China behaves as it does, it's because China says it's pure projection, like it honestly pure projection. But I know this guy was just really weird. He said to me when I went in, he said, "Oh, I'm really uncomfortable with impromptu social media things, but I'm not going to stop you filming. It's a free country." I was like, "Right, fine, I'll fucking film then." And I just put myself in the corner, and then he complained that I filmed myself and filmed the tap list, which was going to go in a WhatsApp group because I'm in one of the Hong Kong craft beer WhatsApp groups. He was just a really weird guy. But the thing is,
like
a lot
if
of
he
the
said
folk
like
in the
no,
Singapore
then you go,
beer
okay,
scene
fair
don't
enough.
like him.
Do you know what I mean? If he'd have said no, you didn't want to bother, and you'd be like, okay.
Well, the
But
thing was,
if he'd have said like
the thing
don't
was,
film,
it was kind
then
of like
you kind of respect people's wishes. But you mean, but if he kind of said, but yeah, it's okay. You mean, well, okay, you've
he's
kind of
kind of
given me
hummed and
permission.
hawed. That's the thing where I'm just like, yeah, because that was the thing. I kind of thought, right, maybe he doesn't really understand what I want to do. So I showed him, and I said, "Oh, like, well, no, I just want to like sit here, taste a couple of beers, and describe the flavor. That's all I want to do." And yeah, I actually tried one of these beers later, and it's fucking full of hot burn and stuff like that. And I'm just so. But if you read through the Google reviews of this place, it's quite funny because he and his wife, like, they only serve full pints. They don't even do half pints. They don't take Visa cards. There's stuff like that. And if you read into who the guy is, like, he was a tax accountant, so I think he might have been a little bit on the spectrum, to be honest, when I think about it. But that's another story. But honestly, as I say, 11 years doing the out and about videos and stuff like that, and even in places where I can't, speak the language and stuff, I've never had anyone quite like that guy. He was quite special, I have to say. But yeah, no, it was just kind of funny. That got into Yahoo News and everything like that.
Yeah. You got a tip off, I reckon. You knew he was coming.
No, but the thing was, honestly, that's it. He's friends with the beer hooligan. Aye.
No.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But no,
Jake,
honestly, that was the thing. There was so much, that got into Yahoo News, and then
the
whole focus was on the one negative thing I had in Singapore. The rest of it, it was in Yahoo News. Got into Yahoo Singapore.
Oh shit!
Not much going on then. No.
So it was quite.
I upset the Japanese government. Yeah, I think and that got into the national press.
Did you?
Yeah. Something I did.
Oh, did you?
Some work I did. I missed off.
You've never told me. You've never told me this one.
No, well, it's getting indirectly. Really, it's not my fault. So we at the railway museum where I work, we have a Shinkansen, like an old one from like the 60s, and we were redisplaying it, and I was doing a map of the route that the bullet train takes, and I missed off like an island. What's the island like at the bottom? It's quite big, but the train doesn't go onto that island, so I didn't.
Okinawa.
No. I forgot what it's called. It's quite big. It's like it's quite a big landmass. Anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, so I missed it off because it doesn't go. I was showing the route. It doesn't go there, so it's kind of like showing like a map of the UK and missing off like fucking Northern Ireland because East Coast Main Line doesn't go to fucking Belfast, so why didn't they show it anyway? So somebody must have come from like the consulate or something and seen this display and we missed this island off. They were really quite offended, and it got into, I think it was like the Guardian or Times Online or something about us doing this. I'm like, fucking hell! I want to like creating a national incident about kind of upsetting the Japanese. Like, I mean, I did it, but I mean, it won't. There were senior members of staff saw it and signed off the artwork and stuff, and like they should have been checking it, not me. I'm not. I'm just making a pretty picture, putting a line on a map. But fucking hell, yeah, because the right stink. But yeah, it was on multiple things. I think it was in the Sun Online as well. Why did they pick that up? There'll have been pictures of fucking.
Well, it's the whole thing. I mean, it's yeah. You do notice that. You do notice that out in Asia. There's very much like it's the old Confucian thing. It's all about. It really is a big thing in Asia. They're not very good at taking criticism and things like that. The Japanese, I mean, the thing is, the Japanese and the Koreans are on a different level to China, essentially. But it depends. The Hong Kongers are on a different level to the mainlanders and the Singaporeans as well, because they are mainly, you've got Chinese, Malaysians, Indians, and whites there. But no, a lot of it's face culture. But yeah, you do have land disputes. I mean, in Japan, you've got the Kuril Islands in the north, which the Russians took over at the end of the Second World War. And you've got the
give it time.
I wonder if the one that you missed out might have been Tsushima, the Tsushima Strait, which is the one that the Koreans are trying to take and stuff like that. But yeah, it could have been that. Don't know. No.
No, don't know.
So, Jake, what are you drinking?
I'm having Burning Skies Northern Light powwow.
Is it low ABV? 4.6.
4.6, yeah. But they're calling it a modern British pale ale.
Oh dear.
Is it? Why is it modern?
Just come out.
Well, for one, yeah, not old. A modern British pale ale with Marisota and Munich malts. Pronounced bitterness complements the slight toffee malt flavors, rich aromas of pine, resin, and citrus fruits for a modern take on an old classic. But well, I mean, it's probably more of like a West Coast style jobby than anything really. I suppose it has got a bit of a hedgerow sort of blackberry tinge to it as well. Maybe that's the Britishness. I don't know what hops they've used. I don't know if they use British hops for it, but no, it's nice. It's a
Harlequin,
easy go. Yeah, something like that. Jester or something like that.
I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to. Do you know Wild Child?
Yeah.
Brewery. Yeah. We're off. They open every 2 or 3 months or something, and it's their opening tomorrow. I've never been. It's one of the few Leeds-based breweries I've not been to. So we're going to go to that, and they're kind of like known for like just a load of lactosey shit beers. But I looked at beer list they've got on, and it's not all that. But and they've got a British lager on, so we're a bit like, oh, I'm actually quite interested in what that is, because I'm all for kind of like British hop lagers. Man, there's a pub which it's actually really close to where I used to live. I never went because it was crap then. Somebody else taking it on. It's pretty good now, and they've always got something from Utopian on. I think, yeah. Me and my mate went a couple of weeks ago.
Utopia is good, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, really. I mean, they had the black lager on, and it was absolutely banging.
Good shit,
yeah.
I went to Two Flints yesterday. Went to their
yeah, you were going to go Windsor, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't go to Indie Rabble because there was like a private do on or something, but I wanted to go to Two Flints. And it was literally we stayed in this travel lodge. And you went out the travel lodge. You walked down these stairs because it's like a mini Bermondsey. It's like they're all in the train railway arches. Walked down the stairs, and the brewery was like 10 meters away.
You're gonna have to tell me where that hotel is because I want to go to Two Flints, and that sounds very convenient.
I quite got their beers like the last couple.
Yeah, I've had a few of them, and
I've got one in the fridge at the moment.
Yeah, that's why when I went, so I had 2 of their double. I could only go for a little bit, just in the evening. So I had two of their double IPAs and one of their West Coast IPAs.
I had their June is very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had that in can. I think. Yeah.
Where is it? Two Flints.
Centennial West Coast
Windsor.
IPA. Windsor,
just north of London, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Is that right? North of London?
Yeah, northwest, I suppose you'd say.
West, yeah.
Is it west? All right, I thought it was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's sort of on like between like Slough and Reading, that sort of area.
Is it equidistance? Would you say between?
Yeah.
If you know, you know. My kind of town.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, I'd love to go to Two Flints. They're one of the breweries that I'd really like to go to.
When I was sitting in there, it proper reminded me of like Bermondsey. Proper reminded me of like
It's just an arch then.
Yeah. It's just an arch with the brewery in there, and Indie Rabble was literally next door. They're
right.
beside each other.
Windsor Eaton is the other one on that run, I think.
Yeah, I didn't get there. That's a little bit further away, but not like crazy. Yeah. It's like a 5-minute walk rather than.
I always quite liked their beer. Remember him doing a nice black IPA back in the day.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting one of their like craft cans at the Spoons.
I was about to say
that they're Spoons lunch.
They're in Spoons. I was trying to say they're in Spoons down our way. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I had one of those they're craft cans. Yeah,
they had one on cask when I was down. Because I was checking in today. I had one a few weeks back, and that was okay.
Mm-hmm. But I should try their like traditional stuff rather than going for one of those because it was like a peach. I didn't realize it had peach in it.
Oh,
it was like and it was like oxidized.
As soon as I see things like that, it's like not interested.
Yeah, exactly. Like peach puree and like an oxidized shitty beer. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I went and got a Bud Light.
Well, yeah, at least you know what you're getting.
Exactly, cleanse the palate.
For £1, these cans are all right.
£1.
Home bargains.
Ooh.
Cheap, cheerful.
The Love Lane ones.
Yeah, the lager's the best one.
Shop for a while. Back in a minute.
When I saw Baltic Lager, I thought, it's a Schwarzbier. That's actually just the name because obviously the Baltic Triangle where they.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought that before when I drank it.
I thought, and then I poured it. I thought, it's not black. But it's pretty good. I had like 5 big tall cans of it and 2 smaller cans over the last couple of months. I caught up on my Untapped, so I checked in everything. Mm-hmm. Had all the cans here that I'd not checked in. It was like 2 big bags full. Was come through the whole lot, and then photos, and it's like, fucking hell, you drink too much.
That's a serious binge.
Yeah. So that and photos out and about, just generally catching up. But I'm there now. It took me about 4 hours.
Bloody hell. Yeah, I do that when I take the can, like recycle the cans and bottles. That's when I do my untapping because I forget otherwise.
How you doing, Harry?
That's what I've been doing. I need to go through my stuff and actually update the Untapped thing. I've gone through and updated all my titles on the thing, and I've actually started doing shorts. Like my friend said to me, "Oh, you should try doing like a short. You know what? The 60-second beer review and all that. It's actually quite fun. You know, you do the long video, and then you think, right, let's try and fucking say all this in 60 seconds."
How'd you get on the 60-second beer review? I mean, you're used to
it's actually not bad. So. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I actually find it's actually pretty good. I actually find it quite good. You just go straight to the flavour. Maybe show the colour, like, here you go, knew it. Just say, like, breweries from here, blah, blah, blah. Here's your colour. This is your flavour. It's good. Yeah.
I'll send you the link, Smalley. So, you got it in the old Messenger and Insta. Oh.
Speaking of Straya, I found this thing in the wine rack in Hong Kong the other day. So it's Deeds Brewing, Kyoto Brewing Company.
What's it doing in the wine rack?
Translation: Japanese quadruple.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, Wine Rack's one of the chains here for the beers. Okay. So this thing. It's
looks alright.
They're saying it's a Japanese quadruple. Well, I mean, Deeds are pretty good. I think they've just put themselves in administration though, so this brewery might be dead. Oh. Jake's probably going to tell you, but or Sam, sorry, no, I know another Australian Jake. Brain's not working. I need to go back and sleep a bit more. But this one, so quadruple, Japanese quadruple. Belgian candy, adzuki beans, which are like, black beans. Kinako and Kinako roasted soybean power. So it's like some quadruple with like soybeans and black beans and Belgian candied sugar in it. It's meant to be good though. It's got like a 4.2 or something on Untapped. Well, at least you know it's not going to be shite.
No, it sounds all right.
So really curious about that. Yeah.
Are you going to review it, or are you going to just?
It's
No.
This is going to be a review. I'm saving this. I've got my friends coming to visit me from Sweden, so I'm going to save this for them coming and do that.
Mind you, it is breakfast time for you, so. Doesn't stop.
Yeah, no, it's 5:20, so I need to. I think I'll.
20. Go back to sleep, lad.
Doesn't stop. Sam.
Yeah, no, I just woke up at I woke up and saw you guys were online, so I thought, fuck it, I can't sleep, so I'll come in and join for a wee bit and then go back to sleep.
See if this conversation makes you fall asleep. Fair enough.
I was online like 8 hours the other day, and you joined just as I was leaving. I was like, fucking hell, I've been online forever. And then you just, hello. I'm like, bye. So, yeah, it's just one of them things, just the time thing. That's like, fuck.
Just the time difference, yeah. No, because I think I joined just as I was just waking up as you guys were buggering off, yeah. Yeah. No, but one thing I might actually be, it depends. Either I'm looking at new jobs and stuff just now, so there's a chance I could end up in Jakarta, actually. Or I stay in Hong Kong a little bit longer. So I'm not 100% sure, but I was talking to Sam that I'd like to fly. If I go to Jakarta, it's only like 3 hours to fly down to Perth in Western Australia.
All right.
So I was saying to Sam, we should meet up in Perth and go and film. Because, Perth is where the Australian craft beer scene started, really. It'd be cool to go and do, like OG Little Creatures. And there's so many other breweries. They are now like Slow Lane and things. That's one that.
Is Little Creatures closed down?
I think they're still near King's Cross, I believe. Or they did have a tap room there.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, they were brought out. I know
in Australia they've got two breweries. They've got one in Perth. They've got one in Freo and one in Geelong near Melbourne. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, they used to have one here in Hong Kong, but it went to somebody else, and now it's a third owner that's in this place, a brewery called Bread or Loaf or something. I can't remember.
Bread, but, toast, not toast.
Crumpet,
yeah,
toast,
pikelet.
Something like I couldn't tell you.
Toast do quite a few.
But there's some really. I need to bring you guys back some. I'll need to bring you guys back some. Hong Kong stuff to try, actually, because there's a brewery out here called Yardley's, and honestly, one of the best, woody sour saison type things. I had a beer from them the other day. Yeah, well, the guy, like this one, for example, this was review number 4,000. So this was 17%? 17% cognac barley-aged barley wine.
Oh. It just looks like a bottle of cognac. It's like
vintage cognac.
Cognac. Cognac,
but yeah. But no, like that brewery's like Luke is what the guy who owns it, Luke, he's one of these brewers who he's just kind of like a wizard. He can't really explain how his beers work out so well, almost.
It's kind of like
because I had another beer from them. It was called Stay Classy, and it's a saison aged for 3 years in red Burgundy barrels, and honestly, it's one of the best woody sours I've ever tried. And I'm just like, it's in bloody Hong Kong of all places,
There's a fellow on.
So I need to bring back. I need to get a couple of yards.
There's a fellow on Instagram who's like a bit of a wine expert, and he was talking about one today, and it was something that was made and it went a bit wrong. So they kept the grapes for 16 years. And he says it's most kind of like it's the most something wine he's ever had. That sounds like something went wrong. Like something's taken that long. But apparently, yeah, Harry's upset that you're an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go and chug all the Ramsbury.
It was a flying visit. I would have visited if I had the time.
Well, you flew down.
yeah, just flew. It was easier than the M25.
So there you go. So the Geelong one is about 50 minutes from Sam.
I've heard of them.
Creatures. Look, I presume that's the little creatures he's referring to.
Yeah.
On the way to the bottle shop.
Yeah.
Morning. Is that Josh's is it the morning still in America?
No, it was like
Afternoon.
just finished work.
Oh, right, fair enough. Some more Parish. There's a great notion. Collab ripe in the machine.
Oh wow.
Sweet. There we go. There you go. I've got Siren sent me a load of hot water, which I might have one in a bit, just to kind of not drink too much. But because they sent me Caribbean chocolate cake, but then they're like, "Oh, we sent you a little parcel," blah blah blah. But I'm like, "Ooh, what's this going to be?" And it was just a load of hot water. I'm like, but then they chucked in a couple of Soundwave,
Caribbean
Lumina,
chocolate cake,
and this, which I've never had before. Which it's all right. This
Okay.
Caribbean chocolate cake's banging, yeah.
That tropical. Yeah, that's arrived in Hong Kong apparently, and folk have been going nuts. So I need to see if I can get a can actually, because I always liked Siren. Siren were solid.
That was my favourite. That was my favourite of the four.
Oh yeah,
Delicious. Banging. It was lush.
Try to think if I've got anything random in the fridge that I can show you guys actually.
Milk.
I've got a half-eaten cucumber. It's got a good length to it still there.
Squishy at the end, but it's still.
Yeah. I'll chop first couple of inches off.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a hot butcher.
Got a couple.
Oh, here we go. You're talking some good shit there. You've had hot butcher before, Jake.
No, so they're my first 2 cans that I brought
They
the
are
other day. So yeah,
absolutely banging.
A hot butcher are good, yeah. Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
they was decent.
This
price
brewery. How much is a can of hot? Because I got Hot Butcher through Jesse, that he sent me, back in the day, Zombie Dust and all these kind of things from Three Floyds. That was, I can't remember how many years ago that was actually.
$7.50.
But I found
something like that.
That's not bad actually.
About £8 is what I paid. Yeah,
which is ridiculous considering it's like a double IPA from them. There's some breweries over here even more than that in the UK. It's like, how does that work?
No.
Yeah, it upsets me. That Cabbage Eye of the week, that was $7.9. But yeah, and same with Hot Butcher, because we got a bunch of Hot Butcher recently. I think I had one
reasonably priced.
Yeah. I mean, in comparison to the other half that I bought, they're not a million miles off of like track and stuff.
Yeah.
So and if they're getting good ratings, I'll be like, I'll have 1 or 2.
Well, the Americans definitely love them. Everyone over there.
Yeah, it's one of those because I tend to steer clear a lot of the time, but it's just one of those brews that I wanted to try. So I thought, I'm going to get.
If you're a beer tuber in the States, they're very kind and they send big.
Yeah, Matt used to get that a lot, didn't he?
Well, Joe from the Beer Patrols had several. He had another one recently, I think.
Yeah.
They're very kind like that. It's like, wow,
Back when brewers used to send beer tubers.
Yeah,
I remember those.
But it's nice though. I definitely support.
Yeah, absolutely. I bear that in mind as well. And there's a chap who I've known for years, an older guy, and he likes his IPAs, but he's always been really excited by Hot Butcher stuff. Yeah, so I'm quite happy that they're making a infrequent kind of availability over here.
Well, and like compared to the bottle shop I got from got like Equilibrium stuff and KCBC, and that was like a quid to £2 more expensive than the Hot Butcher stuff. I couldn't quite fathom it.
Yeah. Weird, isn't it?
I think it just depends on the importer, because KCBC and Hot Butcher, like all of these are really common in Copenhagen, and they're actually not too bad, to be honest with you, price wise. But yeah.
Oh, Joe reviewed a pressure drop beer, did he?
I'm going to bugger off in a minute anyway, because I'm
Go back to sleep.
I was going to ask you guys, have you ever seen anything from these guys? One Drop.
Nope.
They're from Botany in Sydney. These guys, Jake, these. I'm pretty sure I saw something from someone near you.
Sam?
But no,
Sam,
if you guys ever come across any smoothie sours from these guys, this brewery's absolutely worth checking out. It's quite cool here actually in Hong Kong, because we're getting Canadian, New Zealand, American, Australian, and a bunch of European stuff. Actually, it's really good. So you get Arpus and all these kind of things.
Oh, right, cool.
But One Drop, these guys. Yeah, if you like smoothie sours, which I do because of Elm 11 and stuff like that in Sweden, these guys are just as good, if not better, to be honest. So that's a brewery really to watch out for. And this is just a really random one I thought you guys might quite like. This is a Singaporean Kulsch. And it's actually, I tried it on tap and it's really fucking good.
It's a nice label.
A Kulsch brewed in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kulsch style.
This brewery, Alive. Yeah, no, technically, yeah. But this brewery, Alive, these guys are really good. I mean, Japanese rice lager. Yeah.
Looks snazzy label.
Sam says I'm gonna review a One Drop Westie on in the next few days.
There you go.
Oh yeah, no, I've been sending Sam pictures of all the Australian stuff that I've found in Hong Kong, just because I'm curious about what he thinks of it, and also I think he's curious to see what I can find up here. Yeah. But that's the cool thing about Hong Kong is there's no import tax. So there's some Russian guy here who imports like everything. Like just he's got this warehouse. This Russian guy has.
This Russian guy, I don't want to. Don't any backlash. Go on, sorry. I mean, joking.
Well, I've been told with this Russian guy, you don't talk about politics with him. But yeah, that's what I've been told. Is he quite likes Vlad, and I think he might actually. I don't know if he's even Russian. I think he's actually Russian Ukrainian. So anyway, but he's importing all manner of crazy things from America, basically. Yeah.
Well, microchips and
yeah.
Vials of undisclosed.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Artillery shells. Yeah.
Good luck to him. That exactly. Yeah. Good.
But no, sorry, I just thought I'd show you these things because I thought they were quite cool.
No, it's cool. No, it's not like I was just looking at. I'm looking for this video that Joe might have done about pressure dropper, which I can't find. But it looked like he got sent a bunch of. Oh, there it is, sticky trees.
Oh, okay.
West Coast style. Oh, that's insane. That
I can't say I've heard of that one before. But
it's random because you can't get like pressure drop in like a lot of bottle shops like throughout the UK, let alone like ones in America.
No, they're from Buffalo.
Oh,
they're a pressure drop from Buffalo.
Oh, a different pressure.
Oh, I know there is I knew there was a pressure drop over that way.
No, yeah. I just noticed that he'd been sent a bunch of Hot Butcher.
Yeah,
lucky bugger.
Right.
If Hot Butcher are watching this, then we'll send me, Jake, and Craig the same box. We will gratefully receive them.
It will revive Good Beer Live.
Hot Butcher, if you want to revive
How many 10
Well,
beers?
actually,
London-
not just Hot Butcher, any brewery. You want to
Any 10 beers each. Don't worry.
Yeah. You get all the content you want.
Oh, is that
This
how
is
it
what
works?
my friend
Yeah,
got me. This
pour
one,
out.
Fremont.
Fremont. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
What is it?
Yeah.
Can't see what it is.
It's this
Apart from
melange.
a
It's some
herring.
kind of blend of a couple of different imperial porters and stouts or something.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So-
They do
Yeah.
pretty good shit like, in that
They
regard.
do
don't
some
they?
Kinda keen to
amazing.
show
The
this
Core
one to
Range
you,
is a
Rob,
bit
because
meh,
you've got
but
the-
I've got a Pelican.
Yeah, and I was quite keen to show this one to
Pelicans
you,
are
Rob,
scary
because
as
you've
well.
got the knowledge of the West Coast
Pelican.
IP, the West Coast breweries.
Pelicans
Yeah,
are scary
but-
as fuck.
Where are Fremont from? I didn't think they were West Coast.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're known for all the kind of like
Seattle, it says.
right.
Yeah, they do some amazing stouts.
Yeah, the stouts and the blends and shit. I had the barley wine. That was. I mean, people were like.
Well, this is like a stout blend or something, so
That'd be nice.
you can
That would
feel
be
it's
lovely.
dense as fuck, actually. But
I mean, I've tried them at the craft beer
Yeah.
festivals. The American bar, like fucking hell. Give me
Yeah.
that shit.
Bought the barley wine for Becky's
yeah.
birthday one year. It was probably best part of 40 quid, but it was.
Oh, they're
style
expensive.
barley wine. Oh,
It's it's a lovely treat, you know.
exactly. Yeah, it was for a birthday, so and it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, their stouts are like 25, 30 a pop. It's like, but it's some amazing beer. God. Expensive, isn't it? But there you go.
this is another really random one that I got in Singapore, like an imperial stout with black rice. It's inspired by a Singaporean dessert. So it says like coconut, gola malacca, and black glutinous rice.
What's Gola Mac?
I actually tried. I'm pretty sure I tried this one on tap. Yeah, it's, this brewery's called Sunbird. These guys, the Singaporean guys told me these guys are really good on the dark side of things. So yeah, if you get the chance to try Alive or Sunbird from Singapore, these guys are
What's
really
Gola
good.
Malacca?
But very small breweries actually.
What's Gola Malacca?
Gola Malacca.
Need
I
to find out.
couldn't tell you, to be honest, but this brewery they gave me 4 cans to review,
right,
so
okay.
They're Cooler Matata.
I'll do them. Why not?
Very similar.
Probably taste similar as well.
worries for the rest of the day.
You can't.
Oh, dear.
What's he getting? He's
I'm going to bounce off, guys, and get
okay.
another hour or two of sleep.
Should do.
Yeah, but
Get some sleep, lad.
just thought I'd jump in when the opportunity was here
Yeah.
because I've not been on with you guys for ages.
Yeah, no, it's nice to see
Yeah.
you.
We've not really done many
Yes,
of these
but-
sort of things, to be fair.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
Anyway, look
No,
after
because I'm
yourself.
I'm actually going to be back home. I'm going to be back next home. Fucking hell, I
Either
can't
in
even
Scotland.
speak English anymore. I'm
or
gonna,
Sweden.
oh yeah, well that's a good point anyway.
You're going,
Yeah.
Where do you
Yeah.
live?
No, my brain's a bit.
Yeah.
My mate.
you're going back to the motherland.
Yeah, that's a good. Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm going back to the motherland. Next summer 25. So it'd be quite
right,
cool
not
to
yet,
do a.
Oh,
Fucking hell, I thought you meant
I'd
next week.
spoken to. No. I meant I've been talking to Adam about going to do Liverpool and Manchester and Leeds because there's a lot of places that I'd want to do, like the Northern Monk Refectory and film at Cloudwater and Track and all that shit. So it'd be cool to kind of
Manchester.
organise something.
Yeah,
around
things have
that,
changed
actually.
since last time you were. I guess you were in Manchester.
It's changing all the time.
It's like where
Oh, I wouldn't have a
where
car.
where track were. That's where pretty much where Sure Shot are now.
Sure shot, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got balance.
When
up the door.
Cloudwater were, that's where
Yeah.
pretty much where Balance is. Who were like a mixed
Balance is,
sperm
yeah.
brewery. Yeah.
But then,
A lot
just up
changed.
the road, you've got obviously side by side, fucking two powerhouses,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Cloudwater and Track.
Yeah, aspects are great. We meet the town, like pubs, bars. Liverpool. I like Liverpool for pubs and bars. It's good
I want to go to Liverpool again.
places. The Roscoe's Head.
I
Can't go wrong.
don't. That's the thing is, in living memory, I know I was in Liverpool when I was quite young, but I honestly have no recollection of Liverpool at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a nice city.
Yeah,
I like.
I think probably
Liverpool.
probably
Nice
the city
feeling
I
to
would recognise most in England would be Bristol. Yeah, but no,
Yeah, I guess you're relatively recent.
but no, we'll figure something out anyway.
And not and
Yeah,
Nottingham, I
Newcastle
guess.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, Newcastle's great. Yeah, Newcastle's amazing.
That's a place. The two places I want to go to is Sheffield and Newcastle. They're the main two. But if an opportunity comes up to go to,
I don't think I've ever been to Sheffield. Actually.
It's
the Valley of Valley of Beer. There's a lot of cask. It's known for its cask. Is Sheffield.
Yeah, so look, they've got a lot of bitters there. You've got a lot of bitters there. You might enjoy it. So.
There's some good places. There's
I never liked English better.
I know. I'm just.
But yeah, it is known as the Valley of Beer. But yeah, it's cask beer country is Sheffield. But it is for that. It means once again great for pubs. But
I like porters and stouts on cask, but
just not pale.
Yeah, no, I just never liked bitters that much. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, the golden beer, English golden beers. I just think English hops. They're so herbal, earthy. I just don't think it works with golden beer. But a porter or a stout, or maybe even a mild. I do like those on the cask.
Most pubs, I think you'd struggle to get beers with English hops in. That's what I'd go in anyway. But like, oh yeah, they've got they've got a lot of really good cask on. But I mean, all of it's like Citra and Mosaic, because that's just how it is. I think that's part of it's a new kind of British beer purity law, is that all beers must be brewed with Citra.
Yeah.
Find me a beer that doesn't have Citra, and if it ain't got Citra, it's Mosaic and Simcoe.
Yeah, I just want a West Coast IPA all the time.
A good one though.
Yeah, juicy, kind of like jammy one, That'll do me.
It has been nice actually out here, and has actually been nice out here. There's a lot of West Coast stuff. Yeah. No, that's honestly one of the cool things about Hong Kong is no import tax, so we're getting a lot of Aussie, Kiwi, Canadian, American, European stuff. So, obviously, you're getting the kind of pick of the bunch. Like we're getting the likes of Hop Hooligans and Arpus and Puyala, Puasta, stuff like that. And Nerd, Elm 11, Fermentera and a Duck Pond, this kind of thing. The English,
we get a good amount of
English beers. I don't know if it's just because of Brexit or whatever, but probably. There was some Dea made it out here not that long ago. I had the big Imperial Stout. I forget what it was called, but yeah, it was good.
I don't think I had it. Get it all the way in Hong Kong.
Yeah. No, it was, I reviewed it actually because it was pretty good, but it was a big half-litre thing, so it took me about 3-4 hours to drink the fucking thing, but it was good.
Not the best then. Cool.
Well, no, it was good, but it's just kind of, I find the stouts heavy. I mean, I would be quite happy with half that, to be honest, but half-litre cans. So yeah, no, it's good. But no, guys, I'm going to bugger off and sleep for another hour and a bit, and then go. Yeah, then go out to the gym and stuff. So yeah.
Well, nice to see you.
Have a nice night. I just thought I'd pop in.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes.
Sweet dreams.
My morning, it's you can see it's behind my towel. It's getting light. Yeah.
Oh, I don't need that.
Yeah.
No one needs that.
No,
see you later.
Yeah. See you guys later. Ciao just now.
Well, have a good one.
See you, James.
Bye.
Speak to you later.
Yeah, I'm not getting up at 5 in the morning to talk to anybody.
Yeah, the amount of times I've sort of like waking up.
The sun wakes me up before 6 o'clock.
Yeah, when I wake up in the middle of the night and still see Craig online.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good luck.
You got to go for a piss, and it's like fucking hell, Craig's still on.
Yeah,
It's like 4:30. I'm definitely not going on.
no, because I wouldn't look like James either. It'd be like just
Yeah,
it'd
right.
be a mess.
My
Yeah.
herb like
Like
oh, fucking
slobber down me,
all these like fucking grooves in my face from being all scrunched up all night.
So that James. Okay.
He's asleep.
I've got.
He's listening to this now to fall asleep.
No, but I'm saying.
I got my hot butchers out, so these are the two I got. I got
Let's have a butchers.
the blazed green relish.
Ooh.
There you
and
go.
the reply hazy. Try again.
Yeah. I didn't get that
Right.
one. I nearly got the purple
Not
one.
had those two.
I got an octopus one. What I got.
I just sort of because there was like 5 there. I looked on Untapped, and they're like all the same.
They're all
rate.
they're all like 4.2.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just get just 2 random ones.
I
Then.
may have even thrown the can away.
Yeah, I think my decision was made on the hops. What we're in it.
Yeah,
No,
well,
no,
the blaze
I'll
green
put them down
relish
there,
is
actually.
Citra, Sabro, and Strata, and this one is Citra, Motueka, and Simcoe.
I'm gonna have one of these Harpers.
Harper's. What's that?
It's an
That's
Audi.
the Audi,
bullshit.
the Audi fake St. Austell.
Is it a knockoff?
I don't know what brewery it's not Harper's. I don't think it exists. It's one of them sort of hop
Yeah, it's like
foundry.
they're labeled. Yeah,
Hop foundry. Who are they? And then you look at the crown. It's like Union Jack.
Ooh.
So it's like okay.
yeah. I've gone for the blazed
Ooh.
green relish
Yours is going to
Nice.
be better than mine.
in my beak glass.
There you go. Yours is definitely going to be better than mine.
So Josh says both great beers, apparently.
A bit more of a malty, hoppy beer for me.
Not Craig's. Your hot butchers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Josh has had the Aldi.
That's half his IPA.
You're not missing that very much.
You need to send him a bottle so he can drink it out of his beer bowl. That'll be a quality
I
moment.
like it though because it's more malty.
Okay.
It smells like nail varnish.
Tasty nail varnish. You should be having this. This should be a review on your channel. You go wild with those Aldi beer reviews.
I don't do reviews anymore. Pretty revolting. I've had it before.
That's such a great phrase. Pretty revolting.
On the nose, anyway.
Josh got some hot butchers today. I only get interested in bangers from hot butchers. Okay. He's not up for a varnishy supermarket IPA. You're saying you don't like the haze? Is that British IPA, or is it? Because it kind of makes me think it's from West Coasty. Because if it's met a bit sort of like Cascade and stuff like that.
It doesn't give you any information at all.
No.
What is proper job? Is proper job Citra?
Proper job.
Proper job is
in proper job of Kavit in it a fucking Brut IPA or something as well.
I had a couple of bottles a couple of weeks ago.
I'm sure I remember Johnny.
They've changed the
about
label. They changed the label up again.
It's definitely an American hops.
We're all outside. I've like 3/4 full of a recycling bin out there.
This is bloody good. This literally tastes. I know you say it sometimes, a bit cliche in like reviews, but this literally tastes like biting into when you start off an orange and you bite into the peel.
Yeah, nice.
This literally tastes like that. It's even got that like it's not like bitter, but it's got that little lingering sort of dryness on the tongue. It's really good.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I mean, I've not had.
It's easy drinking as well. I think that's probably why these are so highly rated. It's just like it's not sweet. It's not like cloying. It's like perfectly not going to say balanced, but
Really
It's,
rounded.
Structured.
structured. Yeah.
Yeah, the really rounded. The ones I've had.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I think maybe one
Yeah.
or two myself,
But yeah, I've never had like I had to check the. I mean, it doesn't give like ingredients, I don't think, but I had to check that it didn't actually have like adjuncts in there because it was it's just so reminiscent of actually starting off an orange. That's crazy. That's the closest I've had to that experience in a beer. You say it in reviews, don't you? But like, it's the actual. That's the real deal, though.
I like that Harry's got so upset that I inferred that Proper Job is a fucking IPA. It's definitely something. Johnny mentioned that it's something. It was something. It's not a thing. It's something that has been relatively popular in the last 5 years, and it's something that Proper Job has been for always.
It's like a process thing, isn't it? Yeah,
it's a
like
process-based thing, and I think it's a Brut IPA.
I don't like Kvik.
Me neither. I really don't like Kvik.
Yeah, and you don't see it. Well. You don't see it now when I think that's probably it's probably breweries not putting it on the label. They probably still use the.
It's more when the lurgy was going around. It was like quick turnaround.
Yeah, get the beers out quick. Yeah,
get the money in quick. But I don't know.
Neon Raptor were all their pale beers with Kvik at one point, which I understand because they've got a tiny little brewery and they want to turn beers around, but they didn't say it was Kvik, and I remember getting one and being like, this isn't nice.
It's probably why I didn't like the pales and that back then.
But apparently it has changed because when I went, I saw Dave. He were like, "Oh yeah, it's all Kvik." I'm like, "Oh right." And then I bought one. I'm like, "Oh, this isn't nice." And I'm like, "Is it still all Kvik?" I picked up a double IPA which you'd been banging on about. And I'm like, "No, it's changed." Proper Job, by the way, is hopped with Willamette, Cascade, and Chinook.
I knew the first one.
The malt is just Marisota.
Makes sense.
Nice. Complex.
At least it's not crystal.
It's a beast of an English IPA. Big Job.
Never had that.
One of my favourite beer reviews I've ever been involved with is a review of Big Job at GBBF with Terry Kay.
Oh wow! I've never had Big Job.
It was in
Tesco's for a bit, but I never got around to. I don't know.
It's good. Yeah, that's it. It was always on at their bar. They always had that bar at GBBF doing with fucking hats, and it was I remember very much getting into the like Terry's, how Terry used to talk, and I said some stuff, and he was like, "Hang on," he was kind of taken aback that I was like doing his.
I never got
getting into his spiel.
I never got to meet Terry. He was very
talking about. So getting a bit. He just is kind of his way. Yeah. No, I had a lovely afternoon. With him. Do you remember? He used to really hate. Wells and Youngs. He used to get really upset by him, and I got him a thingy. I went off and I'll get us a couple of beers to review, and I got him a. They had Courage because it was when Wells and Youngs were doing Courage Russian Imperial Stout, and I'm like, he'll fucking love this. He'll fucking love it. And he just out of principle, he'd never have it. I'm not drinking that rubbish. And so I went and got it, and he was like, I'm like, do you know what it is? And he's like, it better not be. He's like, it's like. Well, I won't say what he said because it's not kind of thing you should say now. But it was kind of like it was a bit of a dirty trick. If is to what he referred.
Talking of Youngs, I had these about a month ago. I actually kept a bottle.
Smells and Bums. Wells and Youngs. Ramrod. That's an unfortunate name for a beer, isn't it? I understand it's a ram. But
it's a strong ale.
Oh yeah, did you get it for like a ridiculous price as well? Did you?
It was 79p a bottle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I really have it.
Is it a smaller bottle? Is it smaller than 230?
275.
Oh wow, a nip bottle. That's a nip bottle, isn't it?
Yeah, they're gone now. They're not. They're at home bargain. So I bought a couple. Oh, it weren't too bad.
Craig's Own Bargains has got all sorts. It's got nip bottles of Smells and Bums. It's got all this American beer. It's all got.
Well, the American stuff's kind of like.
No, but it's still. Getting all sorts.
Just waiting for them to.
You get some hooch and a bottle of Blossom Hill at mine.
Oh, yeah, nice. I'm hoping they do reef when they come back. They're going to be coming back, aren't they?
Get some castaways.
No. Orange and vodka.
Mm.
Yeah, they're bringing that back, so that's going to be nostalgic for me.
Orange and vodka. Screwdriver.
Just called reef in a bottle.
Oh, reef. Oh, reef.
Yeah.
See,
They're bringing it back. So it's like,
I was a bit
get
more.
that. You know, back when I used to go to, reluctantly go clubbing.
It was VKs for me. That was the thing.
Oh,
So it's not the fake WKDs.
As was a thing called a Blastaway, which was a bottle of Castaway and a bottle of K cider in a pint glass. I think I did 8 in one night. It's fucking annihilated.
I don't know why it was a thing, but I remember you used to get 3 bottles of VK, like upturned in a glass. Well, I don't, but they're the 3 different flavors of VK. I don't know why we drank those. Just to make the flavor even worse than it was intended already.
So I don't know if I mentioned this one. I've spoken before, but so Johnny and Brad did these kind of Guinness cocktail things, and on their so I kind of commented that I had Smirnoff Ice on draft in Dublin, and Johnny were like, I think this is some fucking nightmarish kind of like dream you had. I'm like, no, I'm sure it was, and I'm like, I don't think it was. So I talked to my mate Gav about it, and so he started googling it, and for a short period of time they trialed it.
Yeah, I'm
primarily in Ireland.
I'm pretty sure.
I fucking knew I had it.
Yeah,
it's Smirnoff Ice on draft.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It rings a bell.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's mainly bottles though. Smirnoff Ice.
Oh yeah. But this was a draft. I've got.
Oh, wow.
I can picture the bar.
What class did they serve it in? Do you remember? Was it just a pint?
Like a
clear glass.
Oh, I remember it being, I kind of remember it being like, like an American pint glass, kind of like beaker.
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
we used to have turbo shandies. We used to have half a Stella and half of that. Fucking hell.
I see. I was never in for that.
We used to get ham. It tasted nice. That's the trouble. And you used to get 2 pints of that. You're fucking good.
Yeah, we used to do WKD Blue and Stella, and it went green.
Oh no! We done the grey one.
Yeah.
I used to like the WKD Blue though.
Gosh, yeah, and then we used to call them like I can't what the fuck do we call them? But we just used to get bitter lemon, a bottle of bitter lemon, and just a massive bottle of vodka, and we said that was like Smirnoff Ice, but except it just got you hammered.
Oh yeah, well that and then we used to do Sambucas as well.
God, yeah. The shit I used to drink.
I've had Sambuca once.
Oh, I used to like Sambuca.
Set them on fire.
Yeah. But then stick to your hand.
Yeah. I had one. I had one once. My mate used to work behind a bar in this place.
We drink fucking bottles per night
of Sambuca.
Yeah.
Is it just like a fucking? Is it essentially like
gloopy shits in the morning?
It's essentially just like a spirit.
Never went to bed.
Like Pernod.
But Sambuca's like syrupy, in it. Sambuca's like syrupy. I always think it's like
It's a very kind of aniseed.
Yeah.
Pernod's aniseed as well, isn't it?
But it's funny. I mean, I used to drink like vodka Red Bulls all the time, but I can still drink the vodka. I can't have Red Bull.
I'd fear of having a heart attack.
The smell of it just triggers something that is just like I'm going to vomit everywhere.
In fairness,
and I'm going to collapse.
When I was drinking Sambuca, I never used to go to sleep. So we used to go out on a Friday night. Well, you used to go out on a Friday night, come back like early hours Monday morning. That used to be my weekend.
Yeah. Holden still do nip bottles. I love a nip bottle. Used to drink Pocapia. Turbo Shandies. up north. Bottle of brown ale mixed with Smirnoff Ice. That sounds fucking horrible.
Oh God.
But yeah, I was at uni when the whole Red Bull vodka thing started. In like around 2000 ish, and
it was around about the same time.
Fish bowls, fucking Red Bull vodka. I've got a couple of memorable evenings of that. Oh dear, everything went slightly sideways at one point. Oh dear.
There you go, Josh. Fish bowls. We used to have fish bowls over here.
Yeah, exactly. A fish bowl with straws in it. Red Bull vodka.
Cereal bowl stuff.
We used to have about 4 straws going into this thing.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just.
We used to do them in spoons until fairly recently, I think.
Really?
They used to, yeah. But then it just used to. They used to serve it in a pitcher, though.
Yeah.
Just got a picture.
Yeah, but they used to do like these big fucking goldfish bowls.
Yeah. They used to, and then it started just going into the pit. Like you'd order one, and they just give you a picture of it. It's like, well,
that's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Well, I think people were getting absolutely way too out of line with it, and they thought, "Fuck, we can't do this."
I won each. Fucking 2 liters.
Yeah, that's what I used to do in spoons. It was
about £6.
I always just get like free bottles of Sol for $5, and then like you just have them all. Like, what did they think people were going to do?
Me and my mate are going for to eat curry night, steak night, bit of chicken pasta Alfredo. That was the favourite. We drink. I think we were just into it for some reason. Coors Light, and they've got like there was kind of like frozen taps.
Yeah,
and it had like a
with condensation.
Yeah, and it had like a reading of how cold it was. And we'd wait until it got like sub whatever temperature. Like, fuck it, let's go buy it now. It's 3 degrees. Fucking read.
Pictures,
nice. Exactly. It's way
free for £15. That's what I said, £5. It's insane.
Free for £15.
But that weren't too long ago as well.
No, that wasn't. Well, yeah. But I remember getting absolutely wrecked on vodka Red Bull, and my mate actually fell down like a hill, and like he was actually really badly injured and like out of it. So we had like ambulance called, police were called, and all this sort of stuff because we're causing a bit of a ruckus. We got like questioned by the police and all this sort of stuff. And a few weeks later, I got like a letter through the post, and it was addressed to Jock Overton. And so I must have, like, in my drunken state, they just completely misheard my name. I was like, yeah, but Jock Overton. So I always say that's like my alter ego. So if anything bad happens, it's Jock did it.
And that's on the front, and then in the letters, "Dear Mr. Jock."
Yeah, that's what it was, addressed to Jock Overton. Yeah, Mr. Jock Overton. You were
Mr. Jock Overton
on this date and all this sort of stuff. Oh, it was hilarious.
It reminds me of that. You probably heard it, the Carl Pilkington one. Dear Mr. Dilkington.
Oh yeah, Dilkington.
Just remind me of that for some reason. It's funny.
I've still got like the stop and search papers from
back in a minute
from that little incident, because it was just such a crazy one of those sort of crazy nights that just gets out of hand a little bit.
Jamie, how you doing, Jamie? I'm doing all right. £5. What's that? Trebles. You get in the tune. Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, I used to drink Cubans. That was another one of my things. It got to the point where he's like getting rounds and stacking up. So I've got a pint glass, put bloody 2.5 in the pint glass, drinking pints of it.
Yes, spoons is it still is. It's got more expensive, but it's still the cheapest.
Oh yeah,
I used to like Sailor Jerry's was the rum of choice from Spoons.
Yeah, I didn't. This was before my Spoons days, to be honest. But we used to go and generally drink. We used to drink in the Port and Anchor place. Is not there anymore. Called the Port and Anchor. And then you had like Muffer, the DJ Muffer. There was karaoke night, and yeah, it was a good time there for a while. Then this was on a Sunday night. They don't go across to the Royal until about 1:30, and then from there go down to the Belgian bar, and they're open until like 3:30 on a Sunday night.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I find crazy now, and I could never do in a million years, is we used to go out about 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So we'd just pre-drink the whole time, get absolutely wasted, go out for it until like 1.
I'll be asleep by then.
Be even more of a wreck. Yeah, it's like now I couldn't fathom it. I couldn't. I want to.
Well,
I want to drink during the day and just be home in the evening.
It's probably a little bit more dangerous now than then. I think more people are out for a good time now. Everyone's like fucking either haven't got the money or there's no one out, or people are absolutely nutters.
Yeah. Nutters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Actually, I think all of the above, Craig. I think all those things apply. I've been watching. If you've not seen it, Night Coppers on Channel 4. It's great. It's based in Brighton.
Oh shit!
It's really good. It's worth watching if you want to.
It gives you an idea of what the
coppers on the
what
street.
The world is like out there, without getting beaten up.
Well, and so I don't know what the like. You're going on the hard stuff now.
Yeah, Jackman, you might like that one, mate. Jackman's in the house.
Is he? All right.
You might like this one, hot water. You drink a lot of that. Joking.
Yeah, I want to know what are the drugs of choice now for people that go out now. Is it still the same as what it used to be, or is it some new fancy stuff?
I don't know.
Combination of everything, of it all, I think.
I don't know.
Fucking nitrous oxide on last episode.
Yeah.
Night Coppers or what?
Yeah. I remember going to like festivals and people used to come around the camp and sell it. And all other stuff, and you used to buy it, and it's just so trusted. Like I couldn't do it now. It just seems crazy to me. Someone would come around and say, "Oh, like MDMA." It's like, yes, please. I don't know them. They've just walked into your camp. They could be selling anything. It's a different life.
Absolutely.
Stupid decisions that you
at the
time.
That's it. You're indestructible at that point, aren't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Jamie was in the chat as well. So.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie.
Yeah, no, I have been sharing.
I've only just noticed, sorry.
The Fiver Trebles in Newcastle. I've walked past those pubs. I didn't go in. The one with all the Madry stuff near the.
Oh, right. Nice.
What's the shopping centre called? I can't remember.
I don't know. The Mole.
I went into a bar like that with my boss when we were in Newcastle a couple of years ago, and because there was someone like playing, there was like a live music on, but I went in there and it was the most spit and sawdust fucking like bar you've been to. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's on like the main, like that little square in Newcastle, like the main square.
Yeah.
Proper like students' place. He asked for like a red wine, and he was like, "What you got?" And they got, "Well, we've got red wine." that was his choice. Yeah.
Is that Bull House? Is that Bull House, Jackman? The Irish brewery.
Rolling Peppers, yeah. We had as you'll see quite soon, one of me, as I'll probably do one tomorrow and on Sunday at Triangle. I did. We had the Bull House from Belfast. Their Singles Club, which is like a dry hop, single hop thing. And we had the Mosaic version, and that was really good. Really good.
I've had a few of their bits, and I was like,
Few I've had. We had for Paddy's Day, we had
that green beer.
no, it was the IPA. I can't remember what it was called, but that was good. That was good.
I know Jackman has had them a few times.
Yeah, Rolling Papers is one of their core range, I think. But the Singles Club was really good. That's a good price as well. Yeah, it did the Aggle price. My mate's been to Taproom over in Belfast. It was great. My mate Tony is a chef, and a lot of good food going on over there as well in Belfast. Quite easy to get to, cheap.
Yeah.
I thought you, Craig, were looking at something.
I am.
Mm.
You don't want to know.
I had a fantastic double IPA from Flock the other day. Cole had we 2 flints, Flock and 2 flints.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I think they had that in the fridges when I was there yesterday.
What was that? I haven't had too much of Flocks lately.
Oh, I have no idea. I can find
I had
out.
the Fin.
Yeah, it was like a green, leafy green label. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the very.
I saw it yesterday, but I wish I actually picked up a couple of cans now. But it's sort of a
Really
bit
good.
fleeting. So, yeah,
Like mega creamy. I mean, I've got no memory of anything being quite like that before.
Was that oat milk or something? Or...
No, I don't think they were out in it like that. But what was it called? I'm going to pop it on the other day. It was very good. I wonder if it's sold out. I'm trouble in Madness already. It might have done because it was. It was. I've really enjoyed what I've had from Flock.
But they do some good stuff. They do a nice. They do a really nice lager.
Found You, it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the same lager we had a couple of years ago when we had the tap room? Do they still brew that one, or is it a different one? Because that was good then. It was like their Hellers.
Yeah.
And it was bloody. Yeah.
I'm going to Ashford tomorrow. They've got Generation Craft on at the Picture House.
Yeah, I saw that. Loads of people.
What's that then?
It's just a small. It's in this massive kind of Picture House as a chain, cinema chain.
Oh yeah, I know Picture House chain. Yeah.
But they've got like a function part.
Okay.
Over at one end of their main big bar, and then they've got 2 entrances up into the go and see a film, whatever. But right at the very end, I think they've been there. I think this is their 4th or 5th time they've been there. They're going to have about like 12 breweries in.
Oh wow!
But not really well-known breweries. Just 1 or 2. I mean, they're going to have Vault City, which is probably one of the more well-known ones because I think they've got a low-key Drew, who's organised, who runs it, and he's got them in and a few others. There's a few breweries I've never heard of, but yeah, give them a go, and then do that, and then go across the road to their tap room.
And that's like the whole point of the festival, isn't it? Is to be like
up and coming breweries,
up and coming breweries, or breweries that don't get the sort of the plaudits they deserve, and all that.
Yeah,
sort
which
of thing.
I think, but when there's only 12 breweries, you're going to try some of them. So
yeah. Well, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. You go to a festival and it isn't the sort of same old, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, so Heist, Vault City, Low Key, Brew York, Funky Fluid.
Yeah, Funky Fluid is good.
New Invention. Don't know them. Farmyard. I think Farmyard are okay. Sinister. They're Scotland. They do like those big stouts. They're not bad. Pretty decent. I think I've heard of them, but I've never had them.
I think they're Hampshire way.
Yeah, I've seen
Gravity Well. I like Gravity Well.
Gravity Well, good.
Earth. I've not heard of. Otherworld. They're decent. They're Scotland.
I've had Otherworld before. There's a few that I've not heard of.
State of Kind. One of Peter's local breweries. Wigan. They're decent. You should definitely check out some State of Kind. They're hoppy stuff. Brew Cavern, and then one what I can't make out because my screen's slightly broken.
But no, I mean,
Korea maybe.
That's enough to get on with, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's only
like
like
loads of nut
it's
stuff.
40 minutes on a train, so it's like.
Yeah, it's not far at all. I really like Gravity Well. I said,
Yeah,
definitely State of Kind. Yeah, I know. Peter will always like say there's no good in in Wigan or out, but the few I've had from there, I've quite enjoyed. It's good hazy IPAs.
Yeah, I saw your dance in there. I like the Mr. Bean one he posted today. That's me.
Yeah, no, I saw Jaggers with his fucking stripy little vest on. I saw that video. I think I'm traumatized for life.
I've seen it in the flesh.
Yeah, I think I might have done it at Nottingham.
I've got a video.
I think he bust some moves for just for a minute.
I've got a video.
He's going to be there, isn't he? Apparently.
What?
I hope anyway. At Nottingham, he's coming in there.
Oh yeah. Well, he said he was.
Well, there you go, Jake. If you play cards right, you might get to see those snake hips in real life.
Trust me. Scarred for life. Fair play.
Pretty decent.
I can't dance like that.
No, nobody can.
Thank God.
Nobody can. Everybody wants to.
Yeah.
But I used to be able to dance, but
not like that.
I've never been able to dance.
I just blend in. When it's really busy,
I consider myself like quite a rhythmic person. I can lend my hand to many an instrument, but dancing just like eludes me to this day.
I love this comment. Craig got over it in the end.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
It's got PTSD from it now. Suffering from the effects.
Get up here and tell us about it.
He'll be there with his
Has Jagman got the link?
No,
Feel free. Give us some moves on the virtually.
No.
I want some virtual Jagman moves.
Do you?
I want some virtual insanity.
I guess met some lads who took it easy at Brew London today, at Grill tonight.
Yeah, I could have gone, but Thursday was the trade day.
I didn't realise it was still. I thought that was later in the year, but
it's near. They moved the venue. It's near Waterloo now.
Oh right. Where was it before? Remind me.
Canada Water.
Oh right. Okay. Was it where Beavertown was?
The picture, the
Printworks.
Printworks. Yeah, that's where Beavertown were, wasn't it? Yeah. Last time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Extravaganza.
The ill-fated, the last Beavertown extravaganza.
I've sent you the link, Jagman, on Insta. I don't know where you are. Or...
Yeah, I didn't go to the first Beavertown extravaganza because it's coincided with
the
same day as Leeds International and like a week after,
back in them days, back in them days, I couldn't afford it because I was like struggling like fuck at that point.
Yeah.
Bastard. Anyway, I won't go there.
Same was offered a trade ticket venue. Much better, they said. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I was offered one on the Thursday. Because obviously I can't go because Alice and blah blah.
No, I think like what you're going to. It's just a lot more interesting. But the venue itself is it's a bit different and stuff, and it's nice. I like those kind of things.
Yeah, I've done a couple. I had Stannery last time I was there.
Yeah, I mean, I know Harry's had some rubber cans from him. I've had some quite nice stuff from him.
Yeah, I've had some more stuff. They sent me a few bits.
They've just done. I mean, it's on Trembling Manor at the moment. I am hesitant to get it because I knew Harry had some run of shit cans from him. But
Right.
they've done a collab with Bang the Elephant, and it was massive. Here he is, told Snake Hips.
Yes, I'm very normal. I'm very normal tonight, actually. Very normal. How you boys doing? You all good?
Yeah, you sound normal.
Yeah, it's so funny. Lee said to me Tuesday, he said, "Oh, I've got a trade ticket if you want it for the old Brew London." I said, "Well, is the venue changed?" He said, "Yeah, it's meant to be a cracking venue." And I said, "Well, let me know."
It's right near the London Eye.
Yeah, and he let me know at 6:30 this morning. He said, "Are you coming, mate?" And I was like, I said, "Mate," I said, "Jesus Christ."
I think the trade session was yesterday.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, mate." He said, "You can do it." He said, "We'll get the train 9:30." And like Matt, the owner of Gorilla, he went with him, and he texted me as well. He said, "Oh, you come in, Jack." I was like, "Mate, I need more time, you know."
To compute.
There's a few landlords and landladies I like locally dumped there yesterday.
Yeah, and they said it was good and all, and they weren't too carnage. So, but Andy, my old mate, he said, "Oh, you fancy a few in the Gorilla tonight?" I said, "Yeah." So as soon as I turned up, they was all in there. They didn't even have no train beers. So I was like, "Oh."
You don't need train beers sometimes.
Yeah, they was all right. And then Lee ordered a level 4 hot pizza, which is fucking the really hot fucking.
Is that the Carolina Reaper?
Yeah, that's it. So I thought I'm hanging around for this. So and then I knew Matt was pissed, the owner of Gorilla, because he said, "Oh, you know, all these boys on this table. You know, I'm going to get him a pint." And I was like, "Fucking hell, I'm definitely staying out." Never buys him any fucking any.
We should get drunk more often.
Yeah. So no, it was good. They said it was good though. They said the venue was much better.
All right.
They said they didn't bother with train beers, and there was a lot of strong beers that they tried a bit later on. And but they said the venue just makes such a difference.
Where was it, Jag?
It was a fucking, what was it?
It's right near Waterloo.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So central, like more central.
Yeah, it was much better.
Just across the road from Embankment.
Oh, okay.
Or across the river.
It looks smart. From all the pictures they took, it really did look smart.
Adnams were there, Jake. I'm just looking now.
Oh, funnily enough, that's going to be my next beer. Going to go on to one of their new.
Adnams there.
You know what? I've not had one of these for ages. I'm back on the Braybrook Hells.
Yeah.
My daughter got me 24 bottles for my birthday.
Braybrook are awesome. I actually think Braybrook are the best lager brewery. I think
it's tasting good.
Sorry, Utopian.
It's still Utopian. You think so?
Do you know what?
Yeah, I've never been that impressed by Braybrook, to be honest.
I've not seen any Utopian for ages. Actually, they've seen.
They're both very good for me, but I just
Utopian is good, and the price. It was £2.50 a can or whatever it was.
That's really good.
So there's cheeky little bottles on Braybrook, and it's like, come on, give us a bit more, you cheeky son.
Yeah, that's why.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, at the pub I frequent frequently, they have Braybrook and Utopian are their two lagers they have on all the time.
Nice.
They're high end lagers. They're just fucking.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have any other lager. It's just those two. It's
Sweet.
just they don't have because they have cask because it's like a village pub in the middle of nowhere. They still do cask from Crouch Vale and all these sort of smaller cask breweries, but they've not gone down to just having a tap of something normal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They've stuck with the Utopian and Braybrook, which is great, I think.
No.
When someone comes in, do you do anything like Foster's? It's like, yeah, have that. Have that.
Yeah.
Well, when my locals at the time was around Ravensgate, it used to be they used to have Paulina, and then they changed it up to Utopian, like the British Hellas.
Yeah.
Which was not a bad substitute for that.
No.
But then my mate Jim, he's actually the southeast what do you call it for Cave Direct? And yeah, he's the main what would you call it? Selling stuff, trying to get people on board.
Oh, okay. Like sales guy.
Yeah. For Cave Direct for Southeast. So he goes everywhere up. It goes up as far as Peterborough and Norwich, and then all the way down, sort of south to like West Sussex and London, Southeast, and all that. Quite a big area.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Gorilla hadn't done Daya for quite a while, and I said to him, I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Just price." He said, "They're just so expensive." He said, "You know, just." He said they've upped their prices, and then he done that sort of Daya tap takeover, and that worked out well. But he said they've just gone so. I know they're the bigger cans and all that, but
at my local bottle shop, they sit on the shelf. They don't go. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the 500 ml cans or what, but they just sits on the shelf.
Yeah.
When is your Ram Fest? Harry?
I'm going to say, is that just Harry's though? Is that just his house?
Well, no, it's
every night's a Ram Fest.
Ram Fest.
It just made me laugh, but yeah, the Ram.
I need to go to one of these fucking Ram Fests.
Ramsbury Festival. When is it?
I've been to a Ramery Fest.
They'll still be
I'm having a look. The only thing I can find on Ramfest is Ramfest Industrial Fastings Limited on gov.uk.
I don't think it's actually called. I don't think it's actually called Ramfest, is it?
It should be, Jake. If it's not, it should be called the Ramfest.
All cask, all the time.
All cask, Ramfest.
When is it? Nice little cheeky white weekend getaway. Probably everything's sold out now.
That's game. There you go.
Yeah, when is it?
Unless it's cask is also shit as well. Depends when it's shit.
That is still the thing with cask. When it's great, it is the best thing in the world. But when it's shit, it is horrible.
But when it's shit, it's vinegar. 18th of May. Well, that's not that's not giving us a lot of notice, is it? To get to a really hard to get to a part of the country.
Where Adam should be here now anyway. He said beyond 9:30.
He said 9:30, didn't he? I'll be in Muchen then, and then Newcastle in the same week.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah. I'm jet setting.
Wow. But
I literally come home from Munich, I have a night at home, then I go to Newcastle for like 3 days, and then.
Oh right, cool. Whereabouts are you staying in Newcastle?
Oh, do you know it's a fucking find? It was 70 quid a night. It's the.
Has it got a roof?
It has a roof. It's the B1.
The B1.
Yeah.
B1 Hotel Newcastle. B1.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, I believe
it's another trade show.
Motel. No, we're going to a marketing conference.
Oh, right, okay.
At the Sage or whatever it's called now.
Motel 1. Oh, in Gateshead.
Yeah.
Sage. Okay, cool. I can point you towards some corkers in Gateshead.
Well, trouble is it's a bit.
Newcastle,
if they're open on the dates you're there.
Yeah.
What days you in Newcastle, by the way?
It's
B1. That doesn't exist.
Pissing the rain out of it.
Is it? Well, all weekend, Craig, is meant to be pissing down, isn't it?
Well, this is the start of it. It's supposed to be tomorrow night into Sunday. It's supposed to be rough down here.
I'm sick of the rain, Craig. I can't tell you. I'm sick of the fucking rain.
I will say, even walking back tonight to Andy, it was cold. It was like a January night.
I had a hike on Tuesday. What day was that? Monday.
No. Motel 1. Is that it?
Yeah. It's the same.
Oh no, you're right. You're banging in middle of town.
Oh, I am. Yeah, it's a good. And
you're just off Grey Street. You're like mega central. I thought you were over. But if you're over at Sage, well, sorry. What days you there? They're important. That's
so it's we're Munich from the 13th, so it's like the 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that.
What days of the week are they then? I don't know these things.
Oh God, I can't. I don't know.
Easy for me, though.
Yeah. Thursday, definitely Thursday, Friday. Definitely Thursday. Friday.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
brilliant. Well, if you see, if you're over the same,
We're going home. We're going home the Friday.
You
So
go, well, that's right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah.
Let me check. It's open Wednesday and Thursday. So in Gateshead, so you're at the Sage, which is on the banks of the Tyne, which is other side of the river. So you're in Gateshead.
Yeah.
That's how the rules work. And I'd say a good maybe like 10, 15 minute walk. There's a bunch of places, all 3 good places all in a row. There's a pub called Central, which is quite trad, but it's got a decent, mainly local stuff. It's got a good. They had the fucking a keg of Anchor Christmas beer on when we got there, like last pause of that. But then just down there, Railway Arch, is this place called Microbus, which is it's all kind of like the bars are like a bit of a fucking like a VW van and stuff. But that's nice. Then, but down road's a place called Axis, which is fucking great.
Yeah, I've been to Axis.
Have you been to Axis?
Yeah,
Axis is amazing. Do you know, so where Axis is, a couple of doors up, well, but like 5, 6 doors up, there's a place called Microbus, which is worth a go. And then around corner, pub called Central, very good.
Yeah, my boss liked Axis because it had a couple of decent like wines on as well.
Yeah, it's all natural wine and stuff. Yeah, Axis is excellent. That's one of the best places in Newcastle.
We did that on the way back last time from the conference. We did that on the way back because we went I was like Google Maps it and it's like go over the bridge. Axis is there. Yeah,
Axis is really good. Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah.
So obviously Jamie's from up around them parts. Crack places Harry doesn't get past Crampsada, free trade. We've got Macrobus, Central Axis, Hawkers back open with some beers. Yeah.
But it's the thing with this, how you have to like carve out time because it's like we're there for a limited time. So like I have to convince my boss who wants to go to like a wine bar. To go there. It's like they'll do some wine. They'll do something.
Yeah, they'll do something. Well, that's it. I mean, thingies are probably an easy win then. It's not the best, but Bridge Tavern, which is owned by Wylam, but that's a bit for
Well, they always do like because we've done this conference for the last like couple of years, and they always do their like sort of end party, the like after party by the river, and you get like a beer voucher and you get like a food voucher and all that sort of stuff. So you go to like by the river straight after and stuff. And
I've not been in by the river the last couple of times I've been. I don't know if they're brewing there anymore.
No, I don't know if it doesn't look like they're brewing there. Even like when I went like the year before, it didn't look like there was much going on there.
Yeah, I knew a lad who were brewer at the time, and a couple of times back had gone, but he was saying I think they were doing a lot of brewing back up at Wylam. A guy called Steve, I met him. He came and helped on my Brewdog. He's a very entertaining lad. But yeah, I bumped into him in a bar I think he might in Town Mouse or Wobbly Duck, and I'm like Steve. I was like, right. Yeah. It's like, how you doing, man? It's been a long time. I'm like, yeah, fucking too right, mate. But we're like, fucking hell, it's you. You came and like cleaned out. You like came and sanitized the fermenters on your day off. Told us like loads of really funny stories. He's really just a really funny, charismatic chap.
Because like the first night we go, we have this conference dinner that you go and talk about fucking a load of other like creatives and marketing people. You go and sort of sit in a shitty restaurant and you have to sit with them and talk with them about what you do. And they work for a shopping centre and they work at the marketing department for that. There's all that box. I'm thinking of throwing a bit of a sickie. And being like to my boss, oh shit, I've got the shits. I can't go to like Gino D'Acampo's restaurant tonight.
Oh,
So
Jeez.
I'm just gonna go in the hotel. But then there's always the danger of bumping in.
You need a disguise.
Bumping into him afterwards.
Make sure your route is nowhere near them.
Yeah. And also I might just like
Nowhere near
shave,
Gina the
like fully
camper.
fully shave.
Wig.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's my plan, is to maybe eke myself out a few actual proper Newcastle minutes. And sack that off and actually have a couple in some places that I've wanted to go rather than places I have to go because they're near or on the way. That's my plan anyway. I'll see what it's like.
I'll go out there one day.
Yeah. Long way though, isn't it?
It is for me. It's like okay.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've only gone with work thus far. I've never gone recreationally.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, sometimes you get fucking like really good deals up to Newcastle. You get some really like random, like it's randomly cheap. Like I've got to go to Birmingham for work in a week or so, and obviously that's a bit late to book train tickets, but it's £198 on the train to go up to Birmingham from me, which is just crazy.
Yeah,
£200.
That's why I get the alert.
I don't have to pay it.
No,
but it's still fucking mental.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you do the old alert thing on Trainline, it's like 12 weeks out. You get reasonable deals.
Yeah,
which is why I bought the new Nottingham tickets, £30 one way from London.
Do you know what? I've still got to fucking do my Nottingham tickets, and I feel like I'm going to be paying more now because I found them for like it was
train.
Like
well, I mean, it's just you got to get in.
Yeah, I should have done it there and then, but the problem is it's obviously Father's Day on the Sunday, so like
I completely forgot about that.
I said to my kids about it. I was like, oh, like I didn't realize, but this one I really want to go to. I want to go to it for a couple of years. And then they're like, no, you can't go on Father's Day. And I was
just
like,
do something like the weekend before. They don't know.
Yeah.
No, my kids, especially my daughter, she knows.
Yeah. It's okay, just pay for my train ticket.
She got a calendar. She's keen on it.
What I've got to tell you this because it was really fun. My daughter's got a watch now because she wanted to learn the time, so she's got a watch, and she wears it non-stop. It's an actual, like, not a digital watch, like a proper analog one. And she woke up at about 11:30 the other night. And she went. Me and my wife were watching something. We heard her go to the toilet, and then she shouted upstairs. She goes, "Do you realise it's nearly 12 o'clock?"
Like that.
And we're like, oh yeah, thank you. You didn't like you're not keeping time for us.
Yeah. You need to get back in fucking bed.
You need to get exactly. You need to get back in bed. It's nearly 12 o'clock. You don't tell us that it's nearly 12 o'clock.
I tell you.
Yeah, but me and my wife were just like pissing ourselves. Like, it's just her tone of voice. You realise it's nearly 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, you can say that in the morning as well. Do you realise what this time is?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's before
both ways.
It's before the little hand is at 7. You don't come and bother us, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, she is good at that. She did that the other day when she woke up early.
I was told the other day on school run, it's like you sound exactly like your daughter when you're arguing. I was like, oh, okay. Bit weird, isn't it? It's just starting a back chat a bit now.
Some Big Skies from Adnams. It's their double dry hopped IPA, which I've had a couple of cans of it. It's very nice.
I can't say I've heard of it.
I thought when I saw it, it's going to be their interpretation of like New England style, but actually it's like West Coast, and it's like caramel and like pine resin, and it's like it's pretty damn decent.
Have you had any? Bruce Simon's been picking up bottles of innovation at Own Bargains of B&M or something for peanuts.
Innovation's so good. It's still so good. It's a lovely beer.
My Home Bargains, you say? No?
Well, I get it. I just get it because from the Adnam shop, it's like $1.99 a bottle. So
maybe it's
like
innovation that's like a fucking Brut IPA, something like that.
It might be, but they've been doing innovation for a while. They've been doing innovation for
Oh, I think I've I think it was pre-videos I did innovation. It might have been my text blog back in the day, but I remember it being a.
I still
Bit of a
really like
thing.
I still really like Innovation. I think that's like a really underrated beer.
Innovation. Why can't I remember that brewery?
No,
Adnams Innovation.
Oh, that's probably why I can't remember.
Yeah.
Right.
You probably had it. Like it's like little
Yeah. No, I ring
blue and yellow label. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had it in cans.
Yeah. They might have canned it, but they still produce it in
Innovation.
bottles. Yeah.
They've done an Earl Grey thing.
That was their like strongest like beer that they did, like other than Tally Ho. Their strongest.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Yeah.
it was like 6.8.
Perhaps it wasn't then that it was the Jack series. I'm thinking.
Yeah, their Jack brand stuff. Yeah.
But they did, I'm sure they've done an innovation. I don't know. Not
that is part of it. Innovation IPA. Yeah.
It rings
Definitely.
a bell, but I can't.
Yeah.
Put the finger on.
It's bloody good. It's still good now.
Yeah.
But this I recommend if you, especially for your West Coast leanings, Craig.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, they don't advertise it as that, but that's what it. I mean the color of it. It's like
it's
clear and like. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's old school.
Your WhatsApp's going mental there, Jake man. It's not mine.
Getting some messages.
It's Friday night. Woo!
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, brilliant.
Have you linked it to something?
No, I'll be honest. It's fucking Emma's gone out with some workmates, and I said, look, just go out and have a good time with your bloody girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, she ain't bloody stopped texting. She goes, are you all right? I said, yeah, I'm having a few beers. So I went to Gorilla, and then I said, I'm going on the tube now. She goes, you better not be dancing on the tube. I said, no, these guys won't appreciate that. It's all good.
Good man.
She knows what the dancing leads to. That's the trouble.
Exactly.
So you told about you think they're coming down to Margate?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we'll definitely be up for some of that.
What if you roughly let me know when?
Yeah,
a little bit of notice. I can try and because there is a half term in May. I think it's towards the end of May, so that's when.
Yeah, be good. Well,
prices will be more expensive then, though.
Yeah, but that's all right. I mean, Emma said, "Look, you fancy going?" I said, "Well, let's go. Let's go and see Craig. Nice Margate, bit of nice area." She's gonna.
I mean,
she's gonna pay.
It depends what you want. What do you want, though? I mean, is it just a break? Is it a beery thing? Is it?
No, a bit of a beery thing. We just go around all the beery places. As long as they sell wine, Emma will be happy.
Oh, okay. No. There's a we get the loop, or you get the train. Actually, it depends where you're staying, but
yeah,
it doesn't have to be Margate. We can get to Margate within on a train. It's 12 minutes from Ramsgate.
So it ain't far.
Or you can get you'd be a bus wanker and get the loop.
My bus wanker days. I think I'm a train now or a taxi wanker.
But no, I mean, there's a couple of really good places in Broadstairs you'd like.
Was it? That'd be good.
Yeah, I've got to take it to those. Well, it used to be called the 39 Steps. Now it's called Sonder. I don't know why they changed the name.
Yeah,
but
it's a lovely place. Good place.
It's a verified venue and on tap now.
Nice.
Along with the Royston. So them two you've got to go to in Broadstairs.
Yeah, definitely. Got to go to them places and fucking hell, I've got to get another beer as well. Yeah. We'll run out quick. That's the problem.
Oh boy.
Margate, you got Little Swift, Xylo.
I've got to go to this Little Swift as well. See,
it's expensive. It's nice, but it's expensive, and they got some nice wine. They got some amazing wines there.
How is Xylo going now, Craig?
Really good.
But is it good? Because it was always been a bit of a like. They never. Are they still brewing? Are they still?
Yeah, they were quite ropey for a while.
Yeah.
But they're going to be. They're going to be at London.
Sorry, guys. I'll be back. I've just got to take this. Someone's just called me. I'll be back.
All right. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going for the sensible decision, and it's pretty fucking ropey, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, brewery sent me it.
Is it old? Or?
No, it's just a bit.
Bit nothing.
Bit
I always like the double dry hop Soundwave. That's
kind of like corny.
I haven't had it.
Sadly, flavour to it. So I've got a fucking kind of double IPA from Asda at Vocation. When or either that or this, and I thought I'll go with sensible decision. And it's a bit.
Yeah, I've got.
Go get the double IPA. Sack it off.
I think I'm gonna.
I have got a can of Flock that I could crack. But apart from that, that's probably my last kind of half decent beer. Well, say half. I've got some good beers, but there's a few bits I want to review. I've got some sours that I'm like, I don't really want to sour this time of night.
No, exactly.
I've got a can each of these two. I've got 2 bottles of the Dorset IPA. Actually, I've got them 2 in the fridge. What I've already had.
Yeah.
Tasda.
Just a few bits.
From bloody Tasda, £3.75 double IPA.
I enjoyed that when I had it last.
Yeah, I've never had it. I wanted it. They did I think I got it pretty soon after it hit the shelves, which is I think the key with supermarket beers, because if not, they will be dog shit.
Well, you know how old it is then. Yeah. You've had that ages then. You got it when it hit the shelves.
No, I've got this like 2 weeks ago.
It's been out longer than that.
No, I presume it's a rebrew.
Right.
This was like last year.
Yeah, I can't remember when I had that.
Unless I don't think you'd have that much stock, old stock, that they could fucking sling it out 8 months later or something.
No.
It came out and there were another one similar name, but it was like a different mountains. It's all right.
I quite enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I think when I had it.
Doesn't taste a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'll drink it all, but £3.75 for a double IPA.
Can't go wrong, can you? Really? It's just...
I don't like Vocation. I mean, I've got no against Vocation at all. I was talking to the other day that chap who was head brewer at Vocation for ages, he's left and gone. Is he at Salt? I think he's at Salt now.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Colin, who was head brewer at Salt until recently. He's starting his own thing. They've just getting these like couple of days getting first hands in shops. Saying he was made redundant by him because I think he'd been put on like a really fucking good wage.
Yeah,
and things have changed, and they were like, "We need to let you go, mate." because what they ask of them these days, you don't need a creative brewer. You just need somebody who's going to sling out loads of fucking.
So, especially for like Salt, they want people that are going to churn out the core range. Really,
I had
less.
I had a couple of weeks ago. I went to Low Key Tap Room in Ashford, and they had Hypnotoad on.
Hypnotoad,
like West Coast IPA. West Coast IPA.
Brewery. What brewery?
Oh, Salt.
Oh, really? Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't really. I don't go in very often. A couple of times a year, I guess. Handful of times, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year.
That's the label.
Oh right. No. Oh, it's a thick. It's a thick guy hot sauce collab. Okay.
Yeah, but pretty bad.
Was it shit?
Was it?
Well, it just. I mean, it was drinkable, but it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, it was a West Coast IPA brewed with oats.
That's an odd collab with a like kind of
Yeah,
They usually are pretty crazy beers.
oh, it's a bit. It's any West Coast on the board, so I'm like, yeah, I love that. So I had that, and then I had like a Hellas from Flock and a big fuck off burger.
I think the bigger fuck off burger sounds like the best part of that
The burger
situation.
that was great. I had the. Let me try and find it now. Boom. That's why I had the daylight from Flock. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, do some good burgers there. I'll be there tomorrow.
Place around here what does burger. It's probably the best burger I've had in my entire life. It's fucking incredible.
I mean, I've had better.
Oh, you will if you have this up here.
But I mean, I
tell you.
no, than that. I mean, Bleecker Burger is the best I've ever had.
Nice is Diggins over in Saltaire.
Although I've had police as well down this way. They're pretty good.
I had a Bleecker once. Was it kind of where was it? The Spitalfields.
Oh, in Liverpool Street.
Might have been Liverpool Street, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking pretty bang average when I had. I don't always heard that it was really good, but when I had one.
Bleecker, no, I've had them and they've been pretty damn crazy.
I mean, another one down here is Police. They got to the last four in the nationals.
Right.
There's like the Ampersand Brewery. They have like they're like a burger company who makes burgers from their premises, sort of thing, called Burger Jam.
All right.
And it's fucking incredible, and it literally sent me into like a food coma. I literally had to have like a nap, like on the bench. Like sitting, I was like, God, it was just so good, and just like so savoury and so unreal. Like, yeah, they are good. I've had them a couple of times, and I meant going for a double, and it just knocked me out.
I'm just chilling.
That's one of those places. It's in a little like town called Diss, like sort of between Ipswich and Norwich, like halfway between.
It's on the border, isn't it?
Like, it's one of those places that I'd love to take everyone to, because
I've been through Diss before.
Well, you have to go there on the train when you go up and down that line. So you have
there's a road and it's got this thing going over the road. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got the Magpie.
The big white sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the Magpie pub. They've got that thing.
Yeah. I've been through there a few times.
But it's one of those places that, like, it's not the best beer, but they do cask that they serve on Sparkler for the Northern contingent. And they do like loads of beers on like tap, and it's a varied range of styles. They do sours, they do like lager, they do like IPAs, they do stout, they do like the bitter on plus. It's just one of those places that it'd be great for all of us to go to, but it's just obviously in a random place in Norfolk.
Well,
oh yeah.
Then we got that and Duration.
Yeah.
Adnams.
Yeah, but that's traveling.
Yeah, but
all of those places is serious traveling.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. I mean, Duration's up near sort of like Kings Lynn area of Norfolk, and they are in the middle of nowhere.
Like North.
But if you came down to like my area and we did sort of like Little Earth project for one day and then did.
Won't be drinking their beer.
No.
There ain't enough Gaviscon in the world.
Well, it's more their pub than the beer.
Yeah,
you go to the Everson White Horse, it's like they serve loads of shit and it's good. But no, it's just one of those things, because I never buy like Ampersand cans because I'm like I'm not asked, but at their tap room, when you drink it there, when they're pouring it like you say in the front, like they're bitter from their best bitter from a sparkler. It's just like it's untouchable really. And you have one of those burgers and you have to have a little nap.
Well, that's it. And I have figured this out quite recently, that I can't I can't drink, eat, and drink. I just
Drink, like stop drinking to eat, and then start drinking again.
Yeah, can't do it. I'm full.
I need little top ups though. I can't go on an empty stomach nowadays. I need something. It doesn't have to be a full meal, but I need a little.
I can definitely go on an empty stomach, but
oh really?
I shouldn't do. As last weekend proved.
No, I need a little top me up.
I will have to clear off in 5 minutes just because
Plenty Citra.
I'm going to be woken up at fucking 6 o'clock.
Plenty Citra.
And this is shit, by the way.
Oh dear.
I'm not feeling it.
What beer is that again?
This vacation one, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Not feeling it. Even after me, I thought after me water, anything's going to taste lovely, but I'm like, no.
Supermarket jobby.
Yeah, well, it proves once again supermarket beer is fucking terrible.
I picked this up because it had pretty good ratings. I don't normally pick up beers on ratings, but as it's a local brewery, I thought, yeah, I'll do that.
No, I really like Flock. I buy a. I mean,
Looks good.
Becky's a big fan as well, so we
nice.
do pick them up.
Juice
I've not been disappointed. Yeah, that looks the business. I want that instead of this dog shit. Do you know what's really impressed me recently? I've had a couple track and field from Verdant. Fuck me, that's good.
I had that.
I haven't had that since we had it years ago.
I had it on draft a couple of nights ago. It was very good.
Oh.
I had also Biblio. Have you had Biblio from Beak Track and who was the other brewery? Was it Verdant as well? Beak Track and Verdant.
Biblio,
yeah.
Yeah, I had it at the Tap Takeover, I believe.
I had a track the other. I mean, I had a Beak the other night.
Yeah, I went to a Tap Takeover. I had the banana imperial stout thing. That was nice.
Oh yeah.
So this has got Citra T90 and Citra Cryo in this.
All day long, Citra, mate.
It's going to be like.
All be in 5 years' time, all beers will be made with Citra. Nothing else. It will be the only hop.
You just eat
when Skynet takes over.
Eat a little pill that's just full of Citra, and it expands in your mouth. It was Biblio. It was 5.6 pale. Beat Track collab. It was very good. It was very nice.
No, I don't think I did. I did a couple of weeks ago do because did you have they did a pair called one were called pineapple, one were called pizza.
I had the pizza, I didn't have the pineapple.
I did a video of both of them, and I got a pineapple pizza.
I had,
but I annoyingly cut. I don't give this away in my video, but it went to shit because I mainly make my own pizza these days. So, but I'm not gonna make. I couldn't fucking. I wasn't gonna make dough like the night before just to make this for this fucking video. So I got a cheap piece from Asda, but I forgot to take the bit of cardboard from underneath.
Oh, no.
It
looked like it all bent up and stuff. Then I got it out, but it was all floppy still. I'm like, oh,
yeah, I had the pizza. That was all right.
Yeah, keeps the moisture in if you leave that on there.
It really did.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't set on fire out, but it was quite dark. Was the bit of cardboard, but fucking because I've got to pick. The thing is, I've got a pizza peel. I put things on my peel. I've got a little pizza peel. Put it in. Fucking bullshit. But actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm vehemently against everything that I stand for is against pineapple pizza, but it wasn't actually that bad. Even the
it works because it's the savoury, spicy, not spicy, savoury, sweet thing. Yeah. I don't want it, but I'll eat it.
No. But there you go. I don't want it. But it's not.
I'll eat it.
But
also, I won't stop anyone else.
Yeah, but it is.
I'm not one of those people like. Oh.
I've had a couple of doubles from Flock recently, and they were both really good.
Oh yeah, that's even though I'm not into hazes these days.
I love people who say that. Who are going, I'm not into the hazy beers, but this was
that is a good one. Probably part of the reason why it's very good is because I've had a lot of West Coast.
But
And
also,
you've picked a good one.
But yeah, also
I've
when Hayes is good, they're fucking brilliant.
Oh,
Which is why I keep buying them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
like
hit
you.
the spot.
Yeah, like the hot butcher. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just hit the
I
spot.
keep I always
this
say that when I'm
Shit.
when I'm at exactly. That's a hazy. That's very bad.
It's £3. That's
£3.
the problem.
It's not quite £4.
Well, that's the problem.
It's not great. It's not great.
If you want a hazy, spend upwards of £7 on it.
So, yeah, I prefer not
It
to.
is what it is. I mean, Flock are reasonably priced as well for what they are.
Yeah, that thing, that one we had the other night. I mean, I'd had another half than like week before. I'm like, if that had come in that other half can, I'd have been creaming my fucking pants over it. See, Becky's quite against kind of Sabro and Talus at the moment, and she were a bit like, it's a bit Sabro and Talus. I'm like, yeah, but there isn't any of that in it. And she was like, yeah, but, and I'm like, I do get what you mean.
Yeah.
It was just mega creamy. It was kind of like some stuff Overtone do a bit as well. It was a bit like that maybe. It was very good.
Overtone have got a West Coast out at the moment as well. I saw the other day.
I like Overtone. The bread, I don't mind many triple IPAs.
Yeah,
but, I had one from them a couple of weeks ago, and that was.
I had that Oscillation from Track. That was banging.
Yep. I've got talking triples, saying I don't buy them. I've got a kind of troubles in the fridge tomorrow.
I had the triple Oregon Trail from Elusive. That was good.
Oh no, I don't have it.
That wasn't recently though. It was a while back.
Right.
No, but they're the only kind of triples I think I've had recently.
Yeah, there's not as many, but yeah, it's troubles. So I've got to get troubles.
Yeah. So it's just like
they'll be done.
Yeah, I think they got the troubles at the Royston. I just haven't been up that way.
Yeah, it's probably a launch venue.
Yeah, it's one of those venues. They have been for the last 3 years or 2 years.
Yeah. We've at Triangle. We've got all cans in. We've got the the lower ABV one.
Yeah,
got that on draft.
There's something north, like something.
Yeah, that's really good.
But they have that. They get that on cask there.
We had it on cask last year at Record Cafe.
They've had it the last 2 years on cask.
Amazing.
I've had it on cask the last 2 years. It's probably the best cask beer I've ever had.
It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, we were just drinking pints of it. It's like fucking. This is.
Yeah, it was just. Yeah, I was sat in an armchair next to Stuart Pickard drinking that.
Yeah.
It was a good day.
So good.
It was just fucking.
The last 2 years, it's been.
You don't get many beers like that on cask.
I done a review, funnily enough, not last year.
For the right reasons, you shouldn't have many beers.
I thought this was so good. I've got to do a review. You know,
it was.
I went outside. I done a review. I said it's probably the best cask beer I've ever had.
Yeah, it is absolutely excellent.
It's one of those wow moments, you know. You get now and again, you know.
Yeah. It's like breweries try and put that kind of thing on cask once in a while, and it just doesn't work.
It blew me away. It was like
it's got to be a special thing to.
It was special.
Turn it over. I mean, you got to turn it over as well. You can't just have it hanging about.
I think we kicked the cask in a day.
Good. Yeah, that's what it should be.
We was just like, I'm not going nowhere. Are you? No. We just got drunk, but we had a good 4 or 5 pints of it. It was good.
Yeah. I like those things. I like when places can turn a beer over in fucking hours. I feel like it's good.
It's only a micro pub. It's just like,
oh wow.
But word gets out, doesn't it? Like,
but people know.
Yeah.
A lot of people going there know what beers are and who they're from, and they're educated. You know.
Yeah. Well, when we were up in Newcastle and it was Imperial Jacob launch.
Right. They had that in cans.
From us going to brewery
to
have it, to us getting to Free Trade In about 3 hours later,
Yeah.
Free Trade had sold their keg in like 2.5 hours.
It's like they get, it's like
10% IPA.
they get a lot of
They're
2x2 brewery beers on cask as well and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. 2x2, decent. The breweries really, I mean, it's like a lot of breweries you've been to.
Well,
But
they've won
I
Planet
enjoyed
Camera Pub of the Year 2 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
But, because they get so much stuff that no one else gets, basically. And everyone's talking about them, you know. It's it's one of them places very welcoming, and they always remember your name. It's like, it's amazing. You like proper good, you know, place.
But, you know, sometimes you want to go.
You've got to go. If you ever come down here, you've got to go there.
Sometimes you want to go
Sorry,
where
I missed that one.
everybody
Sorry.
knows your
Sorry,
name.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cheers.
And they're always glad you came.
Yeah. Not in a sock, though.
No. Not there.
Right, I'm going to have to clear off.
Okay, mate. Thanks for having me on.
It's been fun. It's been good. It's always good to catch up.
Yeah.
Till next time. See you later.
Ciao.